Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Josie with Awakened Soul, and we're here for a reading about the person on your mind and the connection you share with each other. For those of you who are new, this is Wally, our beloved channel mascot. He has been chatty with me this morning, and I asked him if he wanted to say hi to everyone, and he gave me a resounding yes. Right, sir? So he is here for a moment. In today's reading, we are going to be chatting about your last interaction with your specific person and how they felt, what they thought, what was going on in the situation from their perspective. So whether this was a phone call, like messaging back and forth, or an in-person interaction, that is what we're going to be talking about. So take it as it resonates for your specific situation. I'm going to get started with an energy check on them, and then after that, we're going to jump into the tarot. Hi, buddy. What are we doing? Can I get my cards out now? Can I get my cards out? Okay. All right. We're going to see if Wally will stick with us or not. Right? Wish you guys could see the looks he gives me. He's just like, but I want all your attention right now, Mom. Okay. All right, so let's see what their energy was to you, towards you, and the situation during this interaction. I don't know, maybe this reading found you after a really important conversation or something. All right, you want to get down? You want to get down? Yeah? Okay. He's like halfway in, halfway out. I don't know, maybe that was the vibe of the interaction. I don't know. All right, so what was your person's energy during this? Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. Jeez Louise, it fell. Hold on one sec, you guys. Perfect. Okay, so we have two cards so far. We have the Firefly and the Crow. I want to get one more for us. Just to get as much detail as I possibly can. But the first message coming through strong is that this person may have reached burnout, okay? I don't necessarily think that was directed towards you, but maybe just in general. It could have been that the last time you two had this interaction could have been like after work or towards the end of the day, or after they just did like something physically or emotionally exhausting, because they just were in this energy of burnout. It was our very first card that came out. I don't necessarily think it had anything to do with you. They just were like low energy. They were like done for the day. So maybe that came across pretty strongly to you in this interaction. Maybe you felt like they weren't fully present in this conversation, or maybe they straight up told you they're tired, they're worn out, they don't have a lot of time to talk. Something like that, okay? We also have the Crow. Both of those are air sign energies, and even with our last card here, we have a pair of wings, the Phoenix, okay? So air energy is coming through really strong. Could be that they have strong air placements in their chart, or they could have just had like mental burnout, even if they weren't doing something like physically exhausting, like working out or doing like a job that requires a lot of physical labor. Maybe they just felt like their mind needed a break or something like that. They had been overthinking all day or something along those lines. But anyway, they were thinking a lot about the past and the future the last time you two were talking. So I feel like this was probably an important conversation. Maybe you were talking about your past with each other. Maybe you were talking about your future, because they were kind of like floating around between reminiscing on the past, thinking about the past, even ruminating on it, thinking about where the two of you are at right now, and also where the heck is this connection going in the future? What is going to happen? And your person seems to be ready for a change, something pretty major to change that hit them hard the last time you interacted. The back of the deck is the butterfly, so more evidence of change. They want to change, they're craving a change, they want one version of this connection to burn away, and they want to try again, they want to try something new, okay? I could see this being a situation where maybe the two of you were arguing, or you were talking about a serious upset in this connection, something that's caused tension for a while, and this person could have been in the energy of like just wanting to leave the past in the past and just get that out of the way and stop going through this cycle with you. But either way, they were ready for a change. So what I want to do now is get specific. Let's pull some tarot. If the message has resonated with you so far, I'd love it if you'd hit the like button and subscribe for more readings in the future. Helps out the channel, and we would love to have you join us. All right, so give me some more information, spiritual team. What was up with this person during this last interaction? Their thoughts, their feelings. What was their experience? Okay, we have the moon. We also have the 6 of Cups. Yeah, okay. And we have the Page of Wands. Love it. Okay, so the deeper I'm diving into the message, the more I feel like there was something surfacing about a conflict between the two of you, okay? This could have even been a conflict that's happened a long time ago. It doesn't even necessarily have to have been like in that moment during the last time you were interacting. But it's definitely something your person like wants to like, I just keep hearing like bury the hatchet. They want to just leave the past in the past once and for all so that it's not continuing to follow you into the future, okay? With the moon, this is something I feel has been weighing on them for a while, okay? It's tension, it's pressure, it's, I just heard like a lurking question, maybe something they've had on their mind, but they haven't brought up in a long time. But it's been like buried deep into their subconscious, maybe creating insecurities, maybe creating some fears. It's been worrying them, stressing them out. They have a lot of deep and buried emotions around this. And for whatever reason, that energy came up during your last interaction. And they really have a strong desire to reconcile and like leave the past in the past, heal this, reunite with you, reconcile, make things right in this connection, get back to the good old times. I just heard, whatever that means. And then last but not least, we have the Page of Wands, which is telling me that they're ready for this change. They were also feeling like they're ready to make this change once and for all. They're sick of whatever's been weighing on them. They're sick of this tension between the two of you. They want to do something different. They plan on doing something different, and they were feeling a lot of emotion around that change happening the last time the two of you were interacting. So I would expect some kind of moves to come from this person in the future. I would expect some more important talks going forward. I just heard fed up. They might be really fed up with the situation between the two of you or whatever the heck this is. And they want something new. I don't know what else to say. They definitely don't want to walk away from you. I'm not getting the energy that they want to leave this connection in the past and just like say, see ya, I'm done, we're out. But they most definitely don't want to keep this buried inside any longer, these emotions, or if it's like a stress point between the two of you, they want to leave that in the past and carry on. So, okay, I'm going to close today's reading off with a couple of messages just for you now. This does not have to relate to the connection, so if you need a minute to pause, take a couple deep breaths, or whatever you need, you are welcome to. Your first message is full dream ahead. Don't delay any longer. Act with courage and listen to your intuition. It is the guiding voice of your soul. And then your affirmation is, I choose to prioritize myself. That's a powerful one. That is a good one. As always, you guys, I invite you to affirm this with me and the collective below if you'd like to. I'm going to leave this reading here. Thank you so much again for being with us, for joining in for today's message. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day or night, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.